from a cultural standpoint, from an access standpoint. There's certain reasons why certain regions of the country or certain demographic groups gravitate towards particular sports. Do you guys see that more of a regional issue? Do you see that as a local kind of grassroots, or do you see that as a universal, nationwide issue that's facing sports in all areas of America?
It's a great question, Greg. And the question that I have done a lot of thinking on over the past 20 years, 10 years writing the book and then the 10 years trying to solve the problems in the book. And I still don't have a real good answer to it, is, do we have a sports system or do we just have a sports ecosystem? Meaning, do we have a system that implies that you start here and you go here and you go here and it all is somehow stitched together? An ecosystem is just a patchwork of programs and schools and this and that, and it all comes together. I don't know which it is exactly, but I will tell you this, is no matter where you go, and I saw this in the book and I've seen this through Project Play, parents generally face the same type of pressures, right? Number one, when your kid is young, 0 to 5, you kind of want to get them into programs and you start getting messages about, this soccer program or whatever, start signing your kids up at 4, 5, or 6. Great. And we know that in pretty much all communities, the travel teams now start around 2nd, 3rd grade. So that's the point where the tryouts start and the weak gets sorted from the strong and all the anxiety about that. Parents don't want their kids to be left behind by the bullet train that leads to opportunities later on. And so, really, you can go to the South, you can go to Seattle, you can go anywhere, you're going to find, except for the very rural areas, you're going to find that travel team pressure, at a very early age. And then, you get into the middle school years and also the schools start to provide most of the opportunities, but we see high attrition rates between the ages of like 9 and 12 everywhere. We see that. And then we see certain trends from urban versus suburban versus rural as well. And that's the same. An urban set of challenges and opportunities is very similar in LA as it is to Washington, D.C. A rural, set of challenges and opportunities. And Eastern Washington is very similar to what you will find in Eastern Iowa.